Hey everyone, it's Brandy and this is Abstract Crafter. Welcome back to our third episode of Drill With Me. And look we're back on the dragon! So, it's gonna be a little different tonight. I don't have Talon as my co-pilot off to the side. I'm getting back into doing squares after stopping since the last time I worked on this. And we're not doing a questionnaire tonight. We're actually just gonna see what happens. I got some updates to go over, and then I have a little bit of a guideline here for some topics to discuss. So, I'm gonna do my best to keep my hand out of the way, but you gotta understand, I'm tweezing. That's not always possible. Most of the time, people don't watch these. They're very long. They use them as something to listen to as they are diamond painting. If you're actually watching my almost 2-hour episodes, then hats off to you. And forgive me in advance. Sometimes there's just nothing you can do about it. There's a certain amount of forgiveness that needs to be allowed when people are doing drill with me. I've just been hearing stories lately of different YouTubers who seem to be getting comments throat frog about the way that they're doing drill with me and I think of anything that needs to be the thing that's the least picked on. It's the least formatted. I mean, yeah, maybe you want to watch a little bit of technique, but if technique is what you want, you certainly don't want to be watching drill with me. And I think that there needs to be a little bit more kindness. This community, what drew me into it the most was the amount of positivity and community, and we seem to be losing a little bit of that. I don't know what it is. Everybody's got opinions, everybody's got their own styles. You are free to click off somebody's video. It's unnecessary to leave comments about certain things. There's a way to say things. There's a way to deliver constructive criticism. If somebody is doing something in a video that you don't like, there's no need to leave a hate comment. Either click off of it or suggest helpful advice in a way that is grown up and friendly. There's too much ugly in this world, and I think we can leave that out of the diamond painting community, considering what a beautiful art form it is. And nobody has said anything or done anything to me per se. I just hear it a lot in other people's videos, and it just makes me really sad, because that's not what I signed up for or wanted to become a part of. And I won't allow it on my channel. So you can try, but I won't put up with it. I used to live very negatively. I'm very empathetic, so I can feed off of energy very easily, and I did that for too long. I was around negativity for far too long, and I can't do that anymore. So I won't allow it on my channel or in my space. Like I said, nobody has done that yet, and I'm so glad for it. I love all of you, and I know that sounds weird to say because I don't really know you, but you have no idea what you have done for my life. We'll get into that in a little bit because that is one of my topics. But I just wanted to get that off my chest right away, just because it makes me really sad. I know if you see it, let's try to help each other out. Let's keep this community helpful and positive and beautiful, because that's what it is. I mean, how could you find ugly and beauty like this sparkly beauty? So, I'm going to actually diamond paint while I talk. We are starting out with, if you can see that V. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if I'm showing you. The camera is on top of me. I'm below it. Anyway, oops. You guys remember that? Look at how much paint just came off in a week. So, if you're ordering them, order them for the color. Don't order them for the character on top, because it's not going to last. That was just a matter of days. You can certainly tell where my hands are. I guess I wanted to start with the Sylvanas Saga. And I'm going to pause while I pull up the seller notes, because I think you guys are going to like this. I don't know if you're going to like what he had to say, but I certainly hope that you'll like what I had to say and what I managed to accomplish as a result. So let me get that going. So I won't be able to work on this while I read this because I got it on my computer behind me, and it's just real quick, so we'll work on this. Just let me get through that, because I think you'll like it. Like I said, clear the throat. I'm going to insert all of this so you can see it. I had sent him an initial message. Oh, don't judge me on part of what I said. I was angry. So, the first message on 7/13, the day that I did film the unboxing, says, I really hope that you have sent a separate package with the diamonds. I meant in it, but I wrote on it. You only sent me 4 of the colors. And then this is the part where I don't want you to judge me. It said, I run a review channel on YouTube, and I would really like to tell my audience that you are sending me the missing drills or that they are coming in a separate package. Here are the pictures I took as proof. The first picture is of the inventory sheet in the 4 colors that you guys all saw. And then the second picture is just of the inventory sheet with my pink check marks showing which colors that I went over. So I wrote, the pink check marks are the ones that I confirmed as having. Numbers 310, 413, 3031, and 3851 are the only 4 that I received. I am missing everything else. I can send you an itemized list of the missing drills if you need that. And then Pan Ding responds, because when you see it, it'll only show up as a D for some reason. The mobile app doesn't show the whole name, but his name is Pan Ding. Says, please be assured and don't negatively comment. The missing diamonds will be sent to you right away. And then I write, trying to be nice, hoping that that'll gain me something. I don't know what I thought. Because I don't like being negative, like I said. I don't like being angry. And so I thought a little bit of kindness might get me somewhere, or I don't know like I said, I don't know what I thought. I wrote, I appreciate your quick response. I will not leave negative comments or ratings as long as I receive my missing diamonds. I understand that mistakes can happen, and I believe in good customer service making a bad situation better. Will there be a tracking number associated with the package containing the missing diamonds? And he writes, we will send you a new logistics number within 3 days. So again, that was 7/13. On 7/16, at 7:51 a.m., the day I was supposed to get my tracking, he writes, my friend, we cannot lose so many diamonds. We have never encountered this since we opened the store. I hope you can understand. Big smiley face. Yeah. I said, my response, when I woke up at 7:55, I don't understand. The diamonds should have been sent to me in the first place so you wouldn't be losing them. You can either send me what you owe me, or I will file a dispute for a full refund, and I will make sure to write a review so everyone knows that you ripped me off by refusing to provide a full kit. He writes back 15 minutes later, 20 minutes later, please rest assured we will send it to you right away. And then me, enough is enough, saying, I expect a tracking number today, since you promised I would have one in 3 days, and that was 3 days ago. I wrote that at 8:19. At 8:22, shows me a picture of a tracking slip. Friend, this is the new logistics number. Please be patient and wait for the parcel to arrive. I did not respond after that. Now, what do you think that was about? Why do you think Pan Ding did that? Do you think it was his terrible English and just telling me that they just don't have enough, they don't know what to do in this situation, that they can't, that it's just a communication barrier, and he's just trying to tell me how he hasn't run into this problem? Or do you think, like I do, that he was trying to get away with something and didn't, because, like I said, 3 minutes after I said I wanted a tracking number, he had that. So, I think he was trying to get away with not sending me the diamonds because of some expense. But like I stated, he's not losing anything. He had already not given me the diamonds that he owed me. You saw that in the video. There was no sleight of hand. There was no trickery. So, I think he was trying to get away with it. I think by me sending that nice message, he thought, well, she's nice. Let's see if we can just get away with something. I don't know what he expected me to say. Oh, I understand. No problem. I don't think so. Like I said, when you're on AliExpress, most of those stores aren't that expensive. You can get quite a bit for $27.50 if you really try. And you can get decent stuff at that. So my thoughts are he was just trying to get away with something. I don't know quite how to explain what I think it was that he was trying to get away with, because I don't know. It boggles the mind. And this is me trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. My thought is he was trying to rip me off. That he knew that he was going to be losing a big expense. Where those other diamonds are is beyond me, considering it was checked over by somebody, but I don't care. And then I did find out that they are, I'm guessing that there's levels with some of these stores, like how people say there's 2 Huacan stores. Well, when I initially saw this picture, it said Home Life or Home Fun on it, which is why I clicked on it, because I recognized the name Home Fun. And then when I actually got to the page with the picture, the store name changed. So I think that there's levels. There's AliExpress being the main store. Then you get into the individual store fronts, like Home Fun, Huacan, Evermoment. And then you get middlemen, I guess. And that's what DP Art Store is. Remember that name, DP Art Store. I'm saying buyer beware. I don't care if he does send me the diamonds. This is not what you should have to go through. No matter what you pay, even if I would have paid $100 or $5 or the $27.50 that I did pay, that is not. I paid for a kit with full diamonds, all the diamonds. I didn't pay for a kit with not even a third of the diamonds. I mean, what was I supposed to do? How expensive would that have been, So, yeah. I want to know. I'm very curious. Please tell me your thoughts below on that, because that just boggles my mind. Boggles it. I don't know what to think of that. I mean, I know what I think of it, so I guess that's more of an expression. I don't know what to do with that information, I guess. I checked the tracking number. It does seem to be a live tracking number. It doesn't have any information associated with it right now. And I still have over a month before I can file a dispute if that tracking number doesn't go live. I figure it took 18 days for this to get here. So if that tracking number doesn't go live, then I am going to file a dispute. I'm not even going to mess around. I'm not going to bother sending another message. And then I will go write a review on his page and anywhere else that I possibly can in my Facebook groups. I will not stop until everybody I know and can think of knows that he is a con artist and a rip-off artist. So let's move on from that, because you saw on 2 days ago that I posted the unboxing of the replacement canvas for this. And I really didn't tell you any of my thoughts about it or review it. I don't really like to do reviews in that way. There's not a whole lot you can tell other than first impressions, and until you actually start working with the product, you don't really know what the diamonds might look good, and then you start using them and they're squishy. But the canvas might look good, but the glue is gooey. These are things that you don't really know. And I like first impressions, so don't get me wrong. I really appreciate that, but I think that I kind of wish people would label it as that, and then label a review as, after they've completed it. But I'm not judging anybody. That's just what I want to see more in the, in videos, is more of first impressions and initial responses and initial thoughts. And then come back to me after you're all done with it and tell me how everything performed. Did you run into any problems? Did you, was it a smooth ride? Were the diamonds good? Did you have a couple colors that weren't good? These are things that I like to know because I like to be an informed consumer. And one of the ways to do that is to have a thorough product. Review and, workup. Which is why I started my channel with a post review. I'm not going to call them that anymore because I think it confuses people too much. I'm just going to call them reviews and hope it catches on. And again, I am not judging anybody for doing initial reviews because those are important too. First impressions tell us a lot. And so I hope you actually listened to that full statement, anybody, before you paused and commented. I'm not knocking anybody. I'm not even thinking of anybody specifically in mind when I'm saying this. These are just things that I wish I could see. And I wished I could see, which is why I started this way. But I really like to see, what you're going to see most likely from me on every product from here on out when I unbox them is you're going to see an unboxing and first impressions probably in the same video. I want to try to give each video at least 3 videos, or each diamond painting at least 3 videos. The first one being the unboxing and the first impressions, or I like to call them pre-reviews, but I'm just trying to coin terms here. It doesn't really mean anything. And then I want to try to work with the product, show you how it's performing, like in this drill with me, If I come across problems while working on this, then you'll be able to see it with me. And on a bigger canvas like this, I'm hoping to do multiple ones. On a smaller painting, like 30 by 40 or smaller, I'd maybe just do one. Because I either have started working on it, or I will have continued working on it, and by the time that video is ready, it will go, I'll have more thoughts that I can add in, maybe with just a clip or with a page of notes. And then I want to do a post review, which I am now not going to be calling post reviews anymore. They are just going to be reviews. So it'll be unboxing with first impressions, some kind of drill with me, or working with the canvas and the drills, and then just a review. And that's most likely what you're going to see from me with every product. So now going back to this whole Untitled Artisan thing, my thoughts, my first impressions on that was, well, it sure looked better than this one did when I first looked at this one. It didn't have the bubbles in the glue. The diamonds, I didn't look at them on camera, but afterwards I did look at them, and they looked really good. They looked a lot better than this. So I think his decision to go with a different manufacturer was the absolute best thing he could have done. I think he was running into a lot of problems because both of my pictures that I had got, this one and the polar bears, both had so many issues. And I didn't see anything. I told him in my email to him, I wasn't looking for anything for the polar bears. That one was complete and done, and it looks beautiful. So there's nothing that needs to be done with that one. But this one, I was stuck, and I couldn't do anything else, and YouTube has really given me the courage to kind of stand up for myself and demand what I believe I should have. I believe I should have good quality, beautiful paintings that I paid for. And most of the time I never would want to rock the boat, so to speak, or in a way stand up for myself. But all of you guys have really helped give me the courage to do that. And it wouldn't be fair to be, in essence, a review channel if I didn't do my duty and call out things that are wrong. Because like I said, informed consumers are the best consumers. And you should know. I mean, I've never... First of all, I haven't heard very many reviews for Untitled Artisan, which concerns me a little bit. But then the ones that I have, I've never seen anybody work on one besides me. I mean, if they're out there, please tell me, because I would love to go see. So, I mean, I think maybe Diamond Mama, but I love Diamond Mama, but I don't like drill with me's that are sped up and put to music, because I'm working on diamond paintings, and if I wanted to listen to music, I would turn on the radio or something like that. So no offense to her, but I don't watch those videos from her just for that reason. I mean, some people might like that, so it's not like she's losing anything by just me not wanting to watch them. That's just my preference. I prefer people to talk to me and tell me stories or answer tags or questionnaires. That's my thing. So I'm not picking on her. I was just using her as an example. But I've never seen anybody work on these canvases or talk about what they're like after they've worked on them. And so I wanted to make sure that this information can get out there, because he's not cheap. You know, he's not the most expensive out there, but he's certainly not the cheapest either. And I feel like his prices are too high, to be quite honest, because I could get this exact same quality canvas without the wrinkles and with better beads at half the price. And it's not like it was faster shipping or anything, because it still took forever and a day to get here. It took longer than Sylvanas took to get here. I don't remember exactly how many days, but... And so, I mean, there are good things too. I'm not trying to just be negative. These are why I'm saying that I wanted to do these reviews, because we pay really good money for perceived quality, and I just didn't get that. And, you know, I think every review should have pros and cons, because not everything is perfect. And companies, quite honestly, don't learn if you're not 100% honest and tell them, you know, if there's something wrong, you shouldn't be afraid to say that. If you're afraid a company won't work with you again, I guess what I have to say to that is, why would you want to work with a company that can't send you quality? I mean, I certainly don't. If they can't provide me a quality product, then bye. God, I feel like I'm being really negative in this video, and I'm really not trying to. I want to name a few things that I do enjoy about Untitled Artisan. He has great customer service. I mean, look what he did. He sent me an entire new kit. Mostly because I couldn't use the 310s. Instead of just sending me 310s. You know, plus those smelly ones. I washed them, which I don't think we should have to do either, but that's a whole different rant on a whole different day. Maybe today, but not right this second, because we're already on clip 2. So, I don't think we should be washing drills, but I did. I had to wash 6 colors, and that didn't even do anything for some of them. I think out of the 6 I washed, 4 of them became workable, so 2 of them were still stuck together and squishy and, like, soft. And, like, when you press on them, they flatten out. That's scary. Like, are those going to still be on there in a year? Or are they made out of some kind of material that's just going to break down with this? I don't know. I guess no one really knows until that happens, you know. So anyway, yeah, I thought that was amazing. And then, you know, maybe he did have bad luck. Maybe he did really get a really bad manufacturer. It happens. But like I said to Pan Ding, great customer service can turn a bad situation into a great one. An Untitled Artisan has great customer service, and they will stop at nothing to make you happy. I don't think he intentionally sends out crap. Like, you know, what I had to deal with both this one and the polar bears. I don't think he would have sent that to me. But at the same time, it only takes a little bit of extra effort to ensure that those problems don't happen to begin with. A foam roller, an extra quality control check. You know, pay somebody to just literally go through all the shipments before they send out, even if it means a day later in shipping. I'd rather have this arrive to me 2 or 3 days later, but know that somebody went through each and every bag of diamonds to make sure that they were A, all there, and B, looked decent, didn't look oily. I mean, some things you can't tell, but if you see a ton of garbage in there, take them out. You know, give me a new bag. If you see, like, the blacks are really hard to see, I understand that. I didn't even notice that they're concave until I tried to put them on the canvas and they wouldn't stick. And then I started noticing, like, oh my gosh, these are all, is it concave? I don't know. Inward. They were bubbled inward. But, you know, I'd gladly wait to get my canvas a couple days later to have somebody do stuff like that. Like, I would love to order from D.I.Y Moonshop because she does that. But I cannot afford her shipping. I can barely afford canvases. So, but I understand why she has her high shipping. I'm not saying anything about that. She doesn't have a choice about her prices when it comes to shipping. So, I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just saying I can't afford her shipping. She has beautiful things. I absolutely love her shop. I wish I could afford her. I really do. And then he didn't give me a box. I don't know if that's the new standard, but, you know, he did go try to take some extra steps to improve how he shipped that out. So, I gotta give him that. I still think it would be, after looking at everything, I still think it would have been better to use a foam roller wrap it around the foam roller, because I think I ended that video saying I wasn't really sure how I felt about the bubble, the air stuff, and I don't think it's good for the canvases. There's just a lot of wrinkles that the only way to get them out is ironing. You're not going to get those out by simply flattening them or putting books on them or anything like that. You're going to have to put heat to them and stretch and pull them. It's the only way those wrinkles are going to come out. And before I do my giveaway with that canvas, that's exactly what I will do. And then on that note, I did get a quote, and to get 9,000 diamonds or the 43 bags that Untitled Artisan lists, it's only going to be $10 from Cooper Diamond Art. But more on her on this next topic. Okay, so I know I talked about the future giveaway, and by now you know about the affiliate link if you watched my drill pen unboxing, and I'm really excited about it. I really am. I've never been given opportunities like this, and it's not like I'm going to be making tons and tons of money. I'll be lucky to make $100 over a long period of time, and I can guarantee you that's all going right into my channel, because that's what I spend all my money on as it is now. I'm not very good with money. My husband is. He's an accountant. But I'm not. And so I don't give myself a lot of spending money or tell my husband to give me a lot of spending money, because I'm irresponsible. It's just plain and simple. I'm irresponsible. And so I don't have a lot of money to buy canvases. You know, I got 3 kids. I got 4 animals. They are top priority. I have a household to run. You know, there's things that have to come first, and there's always a little bit of extra money, but I also like to buy wax melts, and I like to buy these delicious cookies for my coffee. And I like to buy specialty coffee, so it can't always be about the canvases. But right now, of what I like to call my extra money, it all goes into the canvases. And so I really hope that you don't have to click on my links to support me, but I hope that you'll support me by understanding why I would want to become an affiliate with Amazon. I want you to trust me. That is what is the most important thing in the world to me. That's why I will always, always tell you what I think about companies and products, because there's no company in this world that will ever do for me what you guys have done for me. The confidence that I've gained, the connections I've made. No company in this world will ever give me what this channel and my friends, my subscribers, have done for me, ever. You have to know me a little bit to understand that. But I suffer, I said it in my first video, I suffer from severe clinical depression, OCD, and extreme anxiety. The anxiety is probably the thing that I struggle with the most, and it completely upsets my life. But I don't feel that when I'm filming anymore. Well, the first couple videos I did, I ain't gonna lie. But I don't feel that anymore. I was always anxious about the comment section. But it doesn't... I haven't gotten a negative comment per se. But I feel like if I did, I would know how to handle it. And like I said, I won't put up with it. I don't have to, and I won't. If it gets to a point where I feel like I really can't handle my comment section and I have to get a moderator, then I don't know that I will continue with this channel. Because that's not why I'm here. I'm not here to fight the negativity. I'm not here to argue with people or anything like that. That's not why I'm here. And now we're getting off topic. I am completely ranting and going off on a tangent, as everybody likes to say. I need a drink. This was all because I was trying to talk about the future giveaway. We might not even get to the stories I have planned. It might just all be about updates and me complaining about things, which I'm not trying to do. If any YouTube channels are watching, please know that none of this is directed at any specific channel whatsoever. I'm not that kind of person. I don't give backhanded compliments, and I don't talk about people behind their back. That's just not my thing. Venting about people behind their back is a different thing, but I would never say anything to anyone that I wouldn't be willing to say it in some way, form, shape, whatever, to their face. But there's nobody really on YouTube that bothers me. Okay, I take that back. There's a couple people, but no, I'm not going to tell you who it is because that's not fair. And they're not even necessarily in this community. But I just don't watch them. That's what I wish more people would do. Instead of telling somebody, oh, you suck. Oh, you're terrible. Okay, we're not going back to that. Stop it. Okay, well, let's just move on to the next topic. So, I started out with a format of uploading Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, with every Friday being a drill with me. There's been interest in me wanting me to upload more. Donnie, hint hint. I love Donnie, by the way. She is my diamond painting best friend, and I hope that doesn't sound childish. We connected on a level that I haven't in a long time. You know, we can talk about our channels and not feel competitive. and I don't worry about, you know, running ideas by her and then seeing them in her next video. And as far as I can tell, she's the same with me. We have different styles anyway. We have different goals for our channels, so I don't think that there ever would be any competition. But she's helpful, and sometimes when I need, you know, she just sets me straight. Like, your viewers want to see more of you. And that's, you know, awesome. You know, sometimes you don't see things up close that other people see. So, because of her encouragement, I'm going to add one more video a week, and it's going to be more random. Sometimes it'll be on the weekend, sometimes it'll be during the week. I probably will almost never put 2 videos in one day unless there's important updates or something like that. But I am going to be doing 4 videos a week. I can't commit to more than that right now. I would love to upload a video every day, but I cannot afford to upload a video every day. For one, I can't afford to buy enough canvases to give me enough material to upload a video every day, and for 2, to have that much excess stock laying around. I mean, I have, let me count in my head right quick. I have this one, I'm in the middle of one of the Four Seasons trees, and I got the other 2, so there's 2 works in progress, which is already too much anxiety for me, because if you remember in this, the unboxing of the replacement kit, I told you I can't work on more than one at a time. I'm only working on this because I wanted it for my drill with me. Once I complete this section, I'm gonna go finish. This is what I got left. Let me grab it. Hopefully it'll show you. This is all I got left of this one. And then I'm gonna take a break from the trees and finish this guy, because this is gonna take me so long. And then I got quite a few on the way as it is. We're gonna go over that with some other updates of what I have coming. But then I still have, so I have 3 completely untouched, and now this one in progress. Oh no, plus Sylvanas. So I have 4 completely untouched, plus this one and that one. So I have 6 right now, and that is giving me anxiety. I don't know how you ladies can do it. How do you, like, you must have one hell of a system to not, or you just don't have stupid thoughts that I have. Gosh, I gotta remember, not everybody is like me. Some people can handle it. I cannot. It's just the idea of having that much extra stuff. Oh, geez, it's just making my mind crazy right now, thinking about it, about what am I going to do when all these other ones come. So, that'll lead me into the upcoming series that I have planned. I'm going to check time here. Alright, we're good. So, upcoming series on my channel. I want to do, I talked a little bit about this in a different video, I'm not even sure which one at this point now. I want to do a series on, I want to start out with American sellers. Basically, not China. You know, I might combine other countries as things move along, but right now, I just want to start with American companies, but all I can think of that are, and this is based in the U.S., homegrown companies like Diamond Art Club and Cooper Diamond Art, which, by the way, she is the only company now that has the exclusive contract ability with Heaven and Earth Designs to print the charts right onto the canvas, if that is something that you might be interested in. I'm going to warn you, they're expensive, But there's a reason they're expensive. Did you just hear my throat whistle? Ew, that was really creepy. Anyway, maybe I should quit smoking. Yeah, they're really expensive, but there's a reason for that. For one, they're heaven and earth designs, they're huge. And for two, they're licensed through artists, so, you know, they gotta compensate for all of that. I can guarantee you it would be worth it to pay for an already kitted and printed heaven and earth design kit from her. So check her out. I'll link her down below. She's the one I got the quote from for the diamonds to replace this, which, if I didn't say it, was $10 for all those black diamonds. Would have cost me a heck of a lot more. Oh, sisters from the other company. Well, obviously a lot more, almost triple. But I want to get one of her kits that's not a heaven and earth design, and the only one I could really afford wasn't in stock. American companies are expensive, but that's something that we'll get into. It's a series I want to start about homegrown sellers starting in America, maybe looking into Canada and the UK and Australia and wherever else my demographics happen to be. I'll look at that, you know, as we get closer and more into that series. Where are all these diamonds going that I keep flicking? No, YouTube is really good about showing you where your viewers are from. And it's actually really interesting where you guys are all from. So it's really cool. It's actually cool and interesting. And so, you know, I'll try to, there's a whole concentrate on the countries of where my demographics are, and I'll work down the line from, you know, in percentage, and obviously US isn't my biggest percentage of viewers, so, then another series that and each one of those will consist of at least 3 videos, just like, the rest of my unboxings are going to be unboxing with first impressions, and then a drill with me, or working on the canvas, and then, a final review, post review, and then another series that I'm going to start and that'll be coming up, looking like next week. No, the following week. So, in about a week and a half. Because I'm going to start showing you monthly completes and works in progresses. I was watching... What is her name? Paul and Shannon. They usually run that toy review channel. Oh my god, please forgive me if you've ever seen this, Shannon. I watch your channel all the time, and when I saw that you had a separate channel, I didn't even realize it was yours or hers until she started talking, and I was like, I know that voice. They do, like, toy unboxings and blind unboxings, and, like, you know how you can get those collectible toys that come in boxes, like, for example, Shopkins, or, Tsum Tsum, is that what it's called? The Disney ones. Please forgive me, it's been so long since I've watched those types of videos. But they run a toy review channel, and she was saying that she wished more people would upload their completed works of art. And I'm going to start doing it monthly. So it's either going to be whatever day is closer to one of my upload dates. And if neither one is, then it'll be the bonus video for that week. Or the random video, bonus video. Jeez. And I'm going to show you everything that I got completed for the month. And then I'll show you... I should only have one piece that I'm working on. If I have 2 like I do now, I will show you both works in progress or the work in progress. And you'll be able to kind of follow along with me. I have the ability to keep this out all day and just go back and forth and work on it while I'm doing other things, making appointments, cooking dinner, or any other meal. You know, I have the ability to be able to work on these a little bit more, which is another reason why, because I never talked about why I can't. Yes, I did. See, I'm forgetting. But that's part of the other reason that I can't do more videos than I'm doing, because I need to be able to work on these. That's the whole point of having my channel, is based on these. And so I'm guessing you guys want to know what my experience is, so I feel it's important that I work on them. And just so you know, I will always get to everybody's comments. This is just a side note. Comments and whatnot, whether it be replying to you or a heart. But I only allow myself 2 times a day to look at comments, unless I happen to be watching YouTube videos. Then I'll just do it back and forth. But I only allow myself 2 times a day, because otherwise I would be overwhelmed. I don't know how you do it, Donnie. I don't know how you do it. You run that channel. You run your channel and a Facebook group, a very successful Facebook group that is growing like crazy, and I should know. I help her. I told her that I would help her, and so she allowed me to become an admin, and I take that job very seriously. And I kind of, you know, try to take some things off of her plate, whatever I can, whatever she needs help with. And I do have an Instagram. It's not public yet, because I don't have any pictures yet. I gotta take some pictures to put on there, and then I'll start linking it for you guys. And Donnie did say, you know, if it ever became too much, that, you know, I could step away from it, and she didn't say I will understand, but I know she will understand. So, anyway, again, I'm rambling. Sorry, I apologize. I don't know why I do that. I do that in real life. I was about to say, I don't do that in real life. I do that in real life. I don't know why. I was trying to fool myself. My God. So, that's all I have for updates. Let me take a peek here. So yeah, I won't be ordering a whole lot. There won't be a whole lot of unboxings. But to make up for that, you'll see a whole lot more in depth with each canvas. Like I said, you know, at least 3 videos. And on the bigger canvases, up to 5. Yeah, 5. I'll try to do no more than 3 drill with me's on any particular canvas. Whether it means I have to put this away and work on something else. But I don't want you guys to get sick of the same stuff. Might not like my style. Alright, my friends, this will be our last clip where we will talk about a few topics. So we have about 25 minutes max left, and I mean it. I always say that, and then I always add another clip, and then an ending clip. That's not going to happen. I'm trying to keep these around an hour to an hour and 20 minutes. I always say that, but I mean it this time. And at the same time, I'm going to grab another color. I think I'm going to grab... Oh wait, I got a couple more of these. A couple more. I think I'll grab K, because it's the closest. Let's see if I even got K out here. Don't, of course not. Oh, lucky me, it's right on top. I guess one thing before I get into the main story I wanted to share with you guys is, there's been kind of, this topic, I guess we'll say, going around about people swearing on their channel, and, you know, it's become kind of a hot topic, I guess. You know, some people really love when people swear on their channel, because it's more authentic, and it, you know, I guess okay, let's just go with my stance on it is, I don't care, I love it. Be you, do you. I swear like a sailor. You wouldn't know it by my channel, but the reason I don't swear, and I try not to swear on my channel, is because I am probably one of the few people that looks at this as a job. Granted, it's not a paying job. What is that? Question mark. Is it? No, not question mark. Like, what is it? It's the symbol of a question mark. Anyway, the reason I don't swear on my channel, well, one, a lot of the time my younger son is sitting right in the room with me while I'm filming, and I don't want to swear in front of him. It's not like I don't, but I try not to. He's at a very impressionable age, and like I said, I swear like crazy all the time. And, sorry, I thought I saw something. I have a hard enough time controlling it as it is, and so by treating this like a job, I act more ladylike. I know that's a weird way to say it, but because I'm the least ladylike person anyone will ever meet. Once in a while I can be quite the girly girl, and it's fun to be the girly girl, but I also like being in the laid back tomboy. There's a lot of garbage in this particular tray I'm over here. You probably can't see. Maybe you can see it, but okay, we'll just set you in there for now. But I also think of people who, like me, maybe having their children in the room as they're watching a YouTube video, and if they're not used to me swearing, and then all of a sudden I go off on a tyrant and I'm cussing without warning, I don't want their children to hear me. Kids, I love kids, you know. I think I like kids more than I like adults most of the time. But I don't, you know, and swearing actually can be scary to some kids. Because for some kids it can sound like anger. And I don't ever want to scare anybody. You know, and I want to be, I don't want to say accessible, but I think that's like the closest word that's coming to mind. I want to cast out to a wide audience, and if there comes a time when I am able to do more sponsorships or become affiliated with other companies, I want to make a good impression. You know, you're representing companies at that point then. Like, to me, by telling you guys I'm affiliated with Amazon, in essence, I'm representing them. I mean, that's just how I'm choosing to look at it. Whether that's the way it really is or not, I don't know. But that's how I'm looking at it. And I find that it's actually quite helpful for me to censor myself. And it keeps me, I guess, from having more of a potty mouth during, you know, my real lifetimes, too. So yeah, swearing, love it. Think it's essential. Think it's a beautiful form of expression. But I also 100% respect people who do not swear and do not like swearing. I have respect for all people. And if me not swearing on my channel makes people more comfortable, then that's what I want to do. If you need me to swear, then why are you trying to change me? Can't you just love me for who I am? God. Joking. You have to understand, I have a very weird and dry sense of humor. Sometimes it doesn't translate well, But just know that I am never malicious. Ever. I don't wish any harmful things or ill will toward anybody ever. No, I just don't. So just know that. You know, that's not to say though that occasionally I don't swear here and there and say, you know, cursing warning coming up. For anybody who doesn't want to hear it, please mute or skip ahead a few seconds. But, you know, if it helps you, my favorite words are fuck, shit, bitch. I love all that. It gives me joy to say, fuck you, you stupid fucking fucker. No joke. I love saying that. Douchebag, another one of my favorites. Oh, that actually kind of felt good. But don't get used to it. I want to make people comfortable and at ease on my channel. So, if that means toning down my speech, I'm happy to do it. And I really admire people who just don't care. You know, and they just want to be who they are without censorship. I admire that. Another part of the reason I don't want to swear on my channel is because it gives me really bad anxiety for some reason. It's like, one of my anxiety things that my anxiety always lies to me about is that people are constantly judging me. Now I realize, that being said, being on YouTube, you are constantly being judged. But I signed up for that, and I was ready to accept it. I honestly thought I would never even get past 50 subscribers. So, to have as many as I do is crazy. And I think my point was, before, occasionally it will slip, because I do love those words so much. I have no idea. I keep going back and forth. I kind of want to watch this clip back, but I won't, because then I have to start a new one. It's kind of like when you're upset and somebody says, "What's wrong?" And then the tears just stream. I was going to say the teams just steer. I don't know. I always mix up my words like that, because I get so excited about what I want to say. Anyway, I was noticing when I was trying to figure out where the video cut off, there was a lot of crooked. That's because I can't do this. But alright guys, I'm going to end it here. I'm going to have to figure out what I repeated and what I got to cut out as it is already. Thank you for listening to my rant in the beginning. And I want to reinforce the statement that I wasn't talking about anybody in particular. It was just thoughts that were rolling out of my mind and off my tongue, and I wasn't envisioning anybody or anybody's channel when I was talking about these things. So please know that I would never passively aggressively talk about somebody like that. I'm not into trying to stir up YouTube drama. A lot of what I was saying was just things that I wish I could see, which is why I started my channel. And I have a lot of exciting things, I feel, coming up. So, again, let's try to get to 500 subscribers. I'd say it took a stupid throat frog. Wish he would leave us alone when I'm trying to film. I'd say it took us 3 weeks to get 220. So, let's be generous and say 6 weeks. Let's try to get there in 6 weeks to 500. And then that whole week is going to be so much fun, because I'll be able to show you what the giveaway is. I have a really fun contest idea in mind. So let's get there, because I want to give this stuff away. And I think when I said I'm more excited than the person that's going to win might have gave the impression that I already knew who was going to win. I don't. I'm more excited than what I think the winner is going to be. Like, I'm picturing the prize package and how excited I would be. I'm more excited than that. That's what I meant. I didn't mean anything else. Because once you hear how the contest is going to go, you'll understand that there's no way I can already have a winner picked out. We don't even have the other half of us yet. But alright, guys. That's where we got. Thank you for listening to me be happy and venty and sad all in an hour's time. I love you, friends, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.